What's up, everybody? I'm Peter McKinnon. No, I'm not Peter McKinnon. Look away! Look away! Hey, everybody, I'm Casey Neistat. All right, not only am I not Casey Neistat, I can't even do a good impersonation of Casey Neistat, which is a good thing because I'm Scojo in 360, and I've been off the grid for about a week now. Why? Because I had to move. Was I planning on moving? No. One could say I'm a bit of an expert on change. But first, skiing. Change is inevitable. The weather changes, the planet changes. A wise sage once said that you can't step twice into the same river, and you can't even live the same person on the same day because your cells are constantly changing, your synapses are constantly changing, everything is constantly changing. So, lesson number one, change is inevitable. Lesson number two, as we go off trail into the woods, is that you can fight change, but if you fight it, treat it like an enemy, it's going to treat you like an enemy. Bruce Lee once said he liked to think of himself as water. That water it just takes the form of whatever it is put into it, and it flows around things. And is actually one of the strongest forces in the universe with time and patience. So if you fight change, all you're doing is making it worse.
Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
And the final, most important thing about change that I've learned over these years, and this one is still a battle, is that your attitude, while it can't completely change everything, it does have a very direct influence on how the change can play out. In this recent move, I had to move with no warning. And the first day, I gotta be honest, I broke down and was feeling very sorry for myself. But, that gets exhausting. Feeling sorry for yourself will not help the situation. Now, give yourself the time to deal with self-pity and anger and frustration, because if you're not getting angry or frustrated when things unexpectedly change on you, then it means you're not really that connected to what you're doing. So there's actually something to be said about having emotional attachment to what it is you're doing. But what I realized, especially on this last outing, was within a day, I was looking for apartments, new ones. I was talking to my mom about at 83 whether or not we should have her move in with me. Ended up finding a great house. I got a new studio that you'll see upcoming soon. And really, when I'm looking back on what's happened in the last, this has been less than 30 days, I'm in a good situation. Had I been feeling sorry for myself, a lot of those decisions that you make, they may seem small, but they kind of add up. They start to change the direction. It's sort of like a tugboat pushing the Titanic, in that you do have the ability to help adapt the change that's inevitable. So a good attitude is the number one thing you can do during change, is just try to stay positive, because it will help you look for the positive opportunities that are in the change that's going on. And if you're thinking negative, you ain't gonna see them. And you're gonna miss out on stuff like this.
Please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're rad, press that bell button and you'll get notifications every time I release new content.